Hello everybody, my name's Roguelike UK. This is OMG Words. This is a free demo over on itch.io, so you'll have to forgive the full screen black banding and the slightly quieter audio. There's not too much I can do about it in the options and stuff, but there will be a link down below if you want to check it out for yourselves. You can kind of think of this somewhere between Scrabble and roguelikes and some of the synergies that you see in Balatro, and we're just gonna get going. So, start. Nanny Joyce likes a nice cup of tea. We need to score 100 to earn $3, 150 to earn $5, or 200 to earn $7. We have 4 cash, 4 turns, and 4 discards. We have a board with arrows, gives you 10 points when you play here, gives you 4 multiplier when you play here. So working out towards the corners is going to be very important. We have our 7 tiles, we can shuffle them. And if we want to, we can discard a single tile and redraw something else from the bag. So what can we do with what we've got? We've got seed, we've got needs. Might want to save the S just to pluralize something else. Or we could go a bit wild and play something like... Oh, is there a C in Ascend? I don't want to keep duplicate A's. I've been watching a lot of Scrabble YouTube lately. Let's play sand with the S underneath the +10 chip column. Oh, 3 E's is rough. We do have some scoring tiles though. Now, we're not going to be able to use the J up with the H, I don't think, but I will take Hazes. We're up to 124 points. 2 more turns. Of course, we can discard. There is no harm in discarding. What could we get triple... If we could get some kind of triple word score, or what was it? 4 times multiplier. Quadruple war for the word or the letter? A 4 times multiplier. Not sure if it's the word or the letter, but I need it. I must say, I'm not the best at word games. I'm much more of a numbers guy, but we're going to do what we can. We have like so much of what I want to be jigsaw, but we're actually really far off from that. We could do something like Dew. What about Dewey? Dewey? For however much this is. Alright, let's do Dewey. Still don't know where I can use the J. We've got 1 turn left and 4 discards. We should spend them and try and do something good with them. I'm going to ditch the J. We have SH here. Is Gish a word, or is that just the fictional name of... Yeah, just the fictional name of the creature in one of Edmund Macmillan's games. Ash, Rash... Gosh. Gosh will probably do it. Alright, we get up to 200 points. So we get a gold medal. Then we head to the shop. The mark of 5. When you play 5 or more tiles, you get +6 multiplier. The mark of 7. When you play 7 or more tiles, you get 30 multiplier. Horace adds a points stamp to a tile in the rack. Alright, we'll take this. This is a boon. And I guess this is a relic. Yes. They are non-exchangeable. Let's go to the next round. Okay, now we have skull and crossbone tiles. You can't go here, so they cannot be moved. What have we got? We've got 3 ends is unideal. I will say the font on the letters is not my favorite. Particularly like this N. It wants to be a capital N, but the center slash is so minor. I have to like think twice about it, which is not what I want when I'm looking at the tiles, but that's by the by. Is ricin a valid word here? Oh, we only have one eye. Okay. That's not going to work out. Let's throw 2 of these ends. God, I can't see any words at all. Not without wanting an E in everything. And this looks like half like it wants to be a V rather than a U. Why can I only think of words that have E's in them? Alright, here's sin. It's not very exciting, but we need to get through some of these letters. Right, here's a fun one. Cheese. Classic Scrabble gameplay. Play that on the +10. That's 53. We need 100 points more. I am not full of hope. I threw away a U earlier. Now we need that. We have crazy on our rack, which would be huge if we could play it. Except I definitely can't. What could I do? We play something like now. Is there any way I can play crazy? We have 1 discard left and 1 turn left. Turn now into snow. That's not going to help me score enough points, is it? This is nows viable? Yeah, if we didn't have nows, we could have crazies, couldn't we? Or is it IES? I am uncertain. Maybe I'm too focused on crazy. I can discard 1 thing. I would love to get both of these +10s, but with a W in the center, that seems somewhat unlikely. I've got the audio as loud as it can be. I've even upped it loads within OBS, and it still seems very quiet. What can I do with this? Is I see a valid word? No. Need some kind of ladder for a bunch of points. Oz is not valid. Oi. Oi. Wah is not valid. God damn it. How can I get 100 points here? This thing is just so annoying. Let's use this. What does this do? Add a points stamp to a tile in the rack. How do I use you? I want my points stamp. I don't understand. Marker 5. +6 multiplier when you play 5 or more tiles. So at the very least, we need to play 5 or more tiles, which I could have done with crazy. We could do scary. Now this W is really hurting me, isn't it? Score is not helping. I don't understand how I use this thing. Adds a points stamp to a tile in the rack. Oh god, right, I'm gonna ponder this word for a minute. And almost immediately I realize S can make sins and we can make craze. And we might then score sins and craze plus the 6+ multiplier. Is it going to be enough? It is enough, just barely. Right, we have 9 cash. The sign of 3. When you play 3 or less tiles, you get a +10 multiplier. Tithing bowl. Gives you a word multiplier that permanently increases by 1 every time you play a boon. And another Horus. I'm just going to take this. Because I don't understand the rest. We have 5. There's no point in re-rolling on that. How many points do we need now? 200. No. Skull and crossbone tiles is great. We can start with cheese. And then we have an S in this column, which seems pretty good to me. And 3 or less tiles for a +10 multiplier. I'm not entirely sure what the numbers on the left are doing. So the top one is my score. The bottom one is my multiplier. So it's this times that, perhaps. No A for snakes. Tokens. We'll get our +6 multiplier, and we open up a vowel on the 4 multiplier. Is zoot legal? Looks legal to me. Can I pluralize it? Do I want to? This is 10 multiplier when I play 3 or less tiles, assuming the O that's already on the board doesn't count. Alright, now we're flying. Back to the shop. For each 2-point tile you play, you get 5 points. For each 3-point tile you play, you get 10 points. I'll take them both. My S is a non-scoring tile. Hates letters. Smeagol. Still don't understand this. Add a points stamp to a tile in the rack. Okay, what have we got? This just can't be used. Okay, so I can play it. It just... I assume that tile just simply won't score. So we have lease. This is going to be 2 S's on Fearless, isn't it? Damn it. Oh, there's an arrow there to pull everything back. That's lovely. I hadn't noticed that one. Alright, let's play lease. We get the J, which is always a tough one. So we do have access to the 4 multiplier tiles. And even though the S isn't scoring, it's just really good if we wanted to like pluralize this into leases and play any other word vertically, we totally can. I assume jocks isn't J-O-C-S, it's got a K in it. Yeah. Or the American television I consumed as a child. What about a fracas? I'll take a fracas. All right, we've scored into at least 300. Simple choice here, I think. Jokes. And we still have 1 turn left, but because we've reached the 650 point limit before needing to use that turn, the round ends immediately. $3 points for each $1. The rack increases by size 1. Adds a point stamp to a random square. Alright, we'll try this as well. And you know what? I'll take it all. Oh, I'm out of cash. Fair enough. It's Smeagol again, but we don't know what letter he hates. We now have 8 tiles on board on our rack. No A for sleaze. No N for sneeze. Only 1 S for that as well. Let's try this. Add a point stamp to a random square. Okay. Then we'll try and work to the lower right-hand side of the corner. How do you spell easel? It's probably got an A in it, right? This is bad for us because we get +6 malt when we play 5 tiles or more, and +10 when we play 3 tiles or less. So playing 4 is about the worst thing we can do. Can't do size. I mean, we can do size, we can't do sizes. Got no C for lice. What if we just do Z. Is this the number of tiles we played? Is that how that works? It is. Okay. So this will be how many points we get times this makes that. I understand. Still though, we shouldn't be playing 4 tiles if it can be helped, because we're on boons for 5 or more or 3 or less. And we've got A's that are debuffed. There's Zeal scoring the Z again. Still got 2 turns. Oh, 3 E's on Z is not valid. So, slides here. Or would I rather do bides and keep an S? I think I would. So we have cheese. Bick isn't a word, is it? No, didn't think so. That's not bad. We get chi, id, and chi again on a +10 score tile. But it's our last turn, so I'd rather do something more highly scoring. And we have 4 discards that we can still spend. We could do something ending in BS. Let's throw the Q. I think it's a trap. We get a J. Jabs isn't bad. 4x here. We've already got a silver medal, so let's see how Jabs does. Yep, we get to gold. Vowelocity. For each vowel played, you get 3 points. Hellbent. When you have no discards remaining, get a +15 multiplier. You get 4 discards. Give me this guy. So now we are wanting to get rid of our discards. This is permanent. This stays here, which is interesting. Still don't understand how I'm supposed to use this guy. Adds a point stamp to a tile on the rack. But no matter where I try and do this, it doesn't do anything. We've got seal. We've got once. I don't mind once. Sets up a good S on this lane. I wouldn't mind having, like on a Scrabble board, you have A through G or whatever it is in 1 through 8, 1 through 10, however many it is here, just to denote where I'm thinking about making plays in certain things. But obviously that's more important when I'm verbalizing to an audience than a player that's playing not to an audience. Let's play this. We get the X for score. I think tax is fine. Or, hold on. Flaxes? Yes. That's going to be massive. Still, we need 750 just to get through the bronze medal here. We have all of the eyes. I should definitely get rid of my discards, thanks to Hellbent. Alright, let's ditch some eyes, because we don't need 3 of them. I'd love to play through this N. If I could pick a word that I'm going to play, I can then just discard till we're on 0 before I play it. We've got like shin. What else do we have? Rinks. Like ice rinks? No? Is that a K? Must be a K. I would love a T. Right, we're out of discards. Of course, we get the Z. But now we are getting a plus 15 multiplier on whatever it is we play after this. So, hopefully, that works out for us. We've got no A. What about zine, like magazine? Zines. Well, as much as this puts us on a plus 10 points, 4 letters is the one we don't want to play, so we'll play zine with 3 letters so that we get the plus 10 multiplier here, plus the plus 15 multiplier from Hellbent. We launch all the way up towards a gold medal, surpassing silver. 1 turn left. Probably needing to move through here somewhere. Or we can just keep moving quickly because I don't think it... I mean, I guess I do want to try and get to the extra money, but we'll keep things moving. Awesome. So the game just keeps going until you lose in this build. Mr. Shop. Hello, Mr. Shop. Adds a multiplier stamp to a random square. I'll take one of those. Increase. Extra time increase. Starting turns by 1. I don't know what that means. Unless it's... No, I don't know what that means. For each 5-point tile. We're not going to play a lot of those. So I'm pretty happy as we are. We also have no room to put it somewhere. Ah, it's Bloxan with these damn skull and crossbones. All right, let's try this thing. Add a multiplier stamp to a random square. Oh, that's a horrible position for that. We have the ing ending. We don't have toning because that would be 2 ends. We probably want to move to the left-hand side of the board just because it's a bit more open. We've got gin. Although that is our ing ending. So let's just start with toe. £195 points. We've got zone. Don't have zone-ing. I'm going to do this and try and open up this row. Oh, I don't have my N anymore. I still have 3 eyes. And I still should be getting rid of my discards for Hellbent. Can I have an S, please? We have oxen. I was looking for poxes. I think that's good. We have ing again. But I've got nowhere. Creating this T shape has really hampered where I can put stuff. So if that's valid there with knee and E, could I bring something down here? XE is not valid. Knee is not valid. There's an S. So poxes is good. It's 4 letters though, which is unideal. Is there somewhere I can play the poxes that I have on my board? On my rack? Yes. Because toes is valid. Alright, we got to the limit we needed. We have 1 turn left to try and score some more money. Where though? We still have ing. Is just Jing good? No. XI is good. OJ is not valid. What are the 2-letter words? On? Yeah, so we can do XIEN in. OG is not valid. OJ is not valid. Okay, for kin. Ah. Rin. Okay, we've got a bit of a ladder going here. Arin is not going to be a word, is it? Let's just play this. I'm pretty happy with all the extra scoring we get from how many extra letters are played in that. We do cross 2200. Pay to win. Each player gains points equal to your current cash. Adds a point stamp to a random square. That we want. Each player gains points equal to your current cash. If I buy that, I'm going to have nothing left. So we'll keep moving. It's all going to come crumbling down soon, I'm sure. Loxan is back. Much more open at the bottom of the board. That's a lot of vowels, though. With the Y as a quasi-vowel, we just have the one B as a consonant. So... Bay. $200 points. We have Chi. Yeah. And then we can go through the A next, perhaps. We have quiet. Might be able to do something with that in a second. Quieten? Probably not. I want something going through here, and I should probably use my discards again. Double T's. We've already got an A on the board that's open. Another I. Alright, our discards are gone. So we have quiet. We have pint. We have points. Let's do this. I think the thing that we gained is under... It might have been this one here, underneath this skull, which is unhelpful. Oh, God. It's pant, but I don't have high hopes for this anymore. Don't think I'm going to get... Oh, we could do quit. Sure. Otherwise, we'll be here forever. Do we get 450 points? We do, just barely. Back to the shop. Gives you 5 multiplier per word played. So earlier on when we played that ladder of 4 words, because we had a vertical word which made 3 horizontal words, that would be 20 multiplier. Add a multiplier stamp, yes, more of that. Gives you 4 cash when you win a match. Nah. Right, I'm gonna lose this. Can I not lose this? Returns. Take that instead. See what we can do with this. We want to make long ladders of pairs of things. And we want to get rid of our discards very early, I think, because we need the extra 15 multiplier here. Right, we're going to look for something like brazen. Is that brazier? Is that valid? It is. All right, I'm going to throw this and this just to get rid of my discards before we play this giant word. And I'm actually going to play it vertically so we get more of these open to us. Right, 700 points. Now, could we make a big ladder of words to make the most out of verbosity? Verbosity. How many vowels do we have? Just I. Seems unlikely. By. But then we can't make any two letters with the R. So I'm going to have to do something with a lot of these consonants to turn over a bunch of tiles. What about... How have I misspelled raisins? Is it two I's? I would love to play with the Z. We can play this, but that's just going to close down my options. Bish, like bish bash bosh. How can we use any of these helpful things? We still need to double our score to get the minimum required to keep moving on. I should have done this at the start. That's probably not going to help me. Chins is going to be about as good as it gets, though. All right, 500 points in one more word. Ah, we don't have an S for axes. Axed. That'll do. All right, we get through that one. Can we go one more? Add a multiplier stamp, always. Let's get that out immediately. Oh, come on. But if I could play through both of those, I don't know if that would be a 4 times 4. So let's start by putting an S in this column with V's. So now we're looking for 6-letter words ending in S, or 5-letter words that can be pluralized with an S. I'm looking for an R. Desperately. Sixth and sixes isn't long enough. I don't have another E. Sexies? Or is that just sorted food, getting food into the sexies that I'm thinking of? Hexes is also too short. Oh, come on, I want to get through this double-double. We have one discard left. We can also play tiles in order to turn them over. I'm going to play this here. Turn over some tiles, see what we get. Oh my god, how big is this going to be? Not as big as I'd hoped. Okay, one word left. Oh, we didn't use our last discard. That did not help. Zoe is valid. Can we do a ladder up here? Low. Loss. Discard one of the 3 A's we're holding. I don't think I can make this longer. Alos. Sloss. Let's just see how we get with this with the plus 15 from here and the plus 15 from here on a multiplier square. No, game over. 3,200 on a goal of 38. But this was OMG Words. I had a great time with it. I was not expecting to sit here for almost an hour in a single run of the demo, but if you want to check out the game for yourselves, as ever, there's a link down in the description that will take you to the itch.io page. There should also be a link down there that will take you to the Discord if you want to go and discuss the possible games development over there as well. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.